Hello, everyone. Your tea toss. Toss that prenatal vitamin ad and cancel your baby shower invites, because the internet is currently going into labor pains of its own. Claressa Shields is pregnant. Yes, you read that right. And no, this isn't some cute, quiet, couples-only announcement with ultrasound pics and soft lighting. This is a full-blown, shade-soaked, drama-drenched confession, dropped like a bombshell right in the middle of an Instagram Live, with Remy Ma watching. Now pause and ask yourself, what happens when the woman who stole your man also says she's carrying his baby? How do you react when the side chick becomes the mother of your husband's child? Answer, you lose it. And that's exactly what Remy Ma did. From slamming doors to allegedly smashed phones, emotional breakdowns to leaked voice notes, Remy Ma went from calm and composed to completely unhinged live in front of millions. And the footage? It's not just emotional. It's devastating. How did Claressa pull this off? Was this planned? And why is Pap suddenly playing Mr. Silent mode? Oh, don't worry. We've got all the leaked texts, suspicious footage, fan theories, and an anonymous nurse spilling the real delivery date. Buckle up. This baby scandal just began. Ladies and gentlemen, the walls of hip-hop royalty are crumbling once again. And this time, it's not about a leaked diss track, an affair, or even a secret wedding. No. This time it's about a baby that was never supposed to happen. A baby that's got fans screaming, timelines melting, and one certain rap queen reportedly throwing her iPhone across a Versace kitchen. Let's lay it out for you. Claressa Shields is pregnant. The alleged father? None other than Papoose. Yes, that Papoose. Remy Ma's forever love. The man who waited 7 years for her to get out of prison. The one we all crowned as the king of loyalty. The blueprint. And now? That very blueprint is shredded into pieces, because the mother of the unborn child is Remy's #1 public enemy. The woman she's called obsessed, messy, and a cloud-chasing fraud on multiple occasions. The woman she once claimed would never last 5 minutes in a real relationship with Pap. Welp. They lasted long enough to allegedly make a whole human. So how did this all unfold? It started, ironically, with a wellness live stream. Claressa Shields, glowing, calm, and wearing a white silk robe, went live on Instagram to connect with fans and share what she called a personal truth that's been heavy on her heart. No one expected what came next. She smiled, held her stomach, and said, "This wasn't how I wanted to say it. But yes, I'm expecting. And I'm proud to say this child is the result of real love, not recycled vows." Boom. Within 30 seconds, viewers jumped from 2,000 to over 70,000. Within 3 minutes, Remy Ma was trending with 15K tweets, most of them featuring fire emojis, crying memes, and captions like, "Remy about to flip a couch on live." Pepsi really went from prison bae to baby daddy of the ops. This family tree just turned into a weeping willow. But it wasn't just fans losing their minds. Remy Ma herself apparently saw the live stream in real time. According to a now-deleted tweet from a hairstylist on Remy's team, the moment Claressa said, "expecting," Remy stopped mid-ponytail, threw her drink, and screamed, "That bitch is lying!" Followed by, "He said she was just a sparring partner." But honey, Claressa wasn't done. She continued the live stream, dropped more bombs, and held up a tiny sonogram. Yep, 4D, clear as day. Baby bump already popping. And the caption she later posted? Her champion in the making. No secrets, just legacy. By now, every gossip page from the Shade Room to Perez Hilton's ghost account had reposted the news, but things really got chaotic when Claressa's team dropped a private maternity shoot teaser. And guess who's standing beside her in the shadows? A blurred-out figure, in a familiar Yankees cap and gold watch. Fans zoomed in, enhanced, brightened the image, and what did they find? The unmistakable tattoo on the left hand, Pap's Black Love, Inc. A tribute he once got for Remy. Yes, the tattoo. In a maternity shoot. By now, fans were spiraling. Reddit threads lit up like wildfire. One thread titled, "Papoose really went and fertilized the enemy." hit 8,000 comments in 2 hours, theories, timelines, flashbacks to old interviews. 1. Fan dug up a 2023 clip of Claressa awkwardly dodging a question about Pap during a Breakfast Club interview. She said, "He's cool, he's supportive, very invested in my success." At the time, nobody blinked. Now fans are watching it like it's an FBI surveillance tape. But here's the wild part. People close to Remy Ma say this wasn't a total surprise. In fact, an anonymous source claiming to be a family friend told Media Oki. Remy already had suspicions. She confronted Papoose months ago about being too close with Claressa. He denied everything, said it was all business and mentorship, but Remy said something didn't feel right. She just never imagined this. What's worse, that business Pap mentioned might have been the Pap and Power coaching brand he secretly co-launched with Claressa just 6 months ago. It was supposed to be a celebrity couple platform for financial literacy and healthy relationships. Excuse me? Healthy relationships? From a man who ghosted his wife and got another woman pregnant in silence? You really can't make this stuff up. But we did. Now here's where it gets messier than a gender reveal gone wrong. An insider from the Pap and Power brand shoot says Claressa was visibly pregnant during their last promotional campaign in early March, and Pap kept adjusting the lighting so her bump wouldn't be obvious. Yes, the man who rapped about transparency is now allegedly editing belly bumps in Canva, all to keep his double life under wraps. Meanwhile, Remy Ma's social media? Silent. Not a tweet, not a post, not even a meme reaction. Her last IG story? 12 hours before the live stream, just her laughing, doing makeup, playing, "Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis." Oh, the irony. But while Remy's quiet online, sources say she's anything but quiet in person. A staff member from the venue of her upcoming press event reportedly overheard her yelling on the phone, "She wanna play family? Fine. Let's see how long Pap sticks around when them sleepless nights hit." And just when you think this couldn't get deeper, boom. Claressa's baby confession was barely 24 hours old, and the internet had already gone full Maury meets Mortal Kombat. But fans didn't expect. The receipts were just beginning. Right after Claressa's now infamous "I'm expecting" live stream, a mysterious audio clip dropped on X, formerly Twitter, from a burner account named Apapio with the caption, "This the convo they didn't want y'all to hear. Hars Remy, Papoose, har pregnancy gate." And the audio, a man, alleged to be Papoose, is heard whispering, "Just chill. I'm going to handle it with Remy soon. Let's just get through the first trimester without noise." Claressa allegedly responds, "I'm tired of hiding, Pap. I deserve more than shadows and side doors. I deserve to be the one you choose. Choose, baby." At this point, she already got chosen, biologically. The audio quickly went viral. 5 million plays in 6 hours. Comment sections became battlegrounds. Pap really turned into Future. With a fitted cap. Remy better drop a diss track called DNA and leave no survivors. This is why Jada never trusted Tupac with her heart. Loyalty is dead. While the internet stayed in full chaos mode, an alleged nurse from a Manhattan private OB/GYN clinic dropped another bombshell, a series of blurry, redacted screenshots, showing Claressa Shields listed under a VIP pregnancy program, with a note, "Father requested full discretion due to public profile." Now guess what name was scribbled under emergency contact? Mackie, Papoose's real name. Boom. That was it. The screenshot alone got reposted by Hollywood Unlocked, The Shade Room, and Black Twitter Monthly. Fans weren't just reacting, they were investigating. Remy Ma allegedly showed up to the same OB/GYN clinic. No cameras, no security, just Remy in all black, hood up, lips tight. One nurse reportedly posted anonymously on Reddit. She came in quiet, said she wanted to confirm a few things. We all froze. The vibe was heavy. She walked out 7 minutes later. Didn't say a word. What was she confirming? Is Remy planning to challenge custody? Is she verifying if the baby timeline overlaps with her marriage? Or worse, is she about to expose something Claressa is hiding? We don't know yet. But something big is brewing. And in the final moments of Claressa's latest live stream just 2 nights ago, Someone commented, "Remy knows the truth." Claressa froze, just paused, blinked, and ended the live stream immediately. That one moment, Claressa freezing on live stream, was all it took. The internet went into overdrive. Fan theories turned into conspiracies. Comment sections turned into war zones. And behind the scenes, something was definitely shifting. Because just 48 hours after that abrupt live stream cut, multiple sources began reporting that Remy Ma had filed for an emergency court hearing in Manhattan. No press releases, no Instagram posts, just a cold, hard legal move labeled urgent. Private family matter. And that's when the whispers began. Remy wasn't just reacting emotionally anymore, she was moving strategically. This wasn't just about heartbreak. This was about power, legacy, reputation. And if the reports are to be believed, she might be going after full control of their shared assets. Let's break this down. According to a leaked legal summary circulating on message boards, Remy's legal team is arguing that Papoose's relationship with Claressa and the resulting pregnancy violated the terms of several contracts they signed together as public figures and business partners. These include a podcast deal, a joint clothing line, and an upcoming memoir that was supposed to be titled Love Without Bars. Yeah, that title didn't age well, but here's where it gets brutal. The legal docs allegedly include timestamps, text messages, and even hotel surveillance footage painting a picture of Papoose spending nights with Claressa while Remy was working late in studio sessions. One particularly damning clip allegedly shows Papoose entering a Miami hotel suite with Claressa at 1:12 a.m. and not exiting until 10:48 the next morning. Even worse, that same night, Remy posted a now-deleted photo with the caption, "Studio. Vibes. Love on my mind, legacy on my back." The betrayal practically wrote itself. And if that wasn't enough, one anonymous paralegal spilled that Remy's lawyers are also preparing to argue emotional sabotage, claiming Claressa intentionally interfered in Remy's marriage to gain fame, influence, and financial opportunity. Claressa's camp, of course, denies everything, calling the claims delusional and a distraction from Remy's inability to move on. But public sentiment? It's not on Claressa's side right now. Fans who once praised her for being a strong, confident champion are now accusing her of being a calculated opportunist. People have gone through her old interviews, her tweets, even her podcast appearances, and the internet thinks they see signs everywhere. One viral video essay by a TikTok creator with over 4 million followers went frame by frame through Claressa's old Instagram stories, pointing out clues like Papoose's chain in her background mirror selfie and a distinct coffee cup that supposedly matched his from another post. It's obsessive. It's invasive. But that's the internet. And Claressa has suddenly become the villain in a story she thought she was winning. Meanwhile, Remy isn't playing defense anymore. Sources say she's already filmed an exclusive interview with a major streaming platform. The title? Remy Ma, The Truth You Weren't Ready For. The promo teaser, just 10 seconds long, shows her sitting in a chair, staring into the camera, saying only, "They tried to bury me. I kept the receipts." The internet lost it. Within hours, fans were begging for a release date, tweeting, "We stan a strategic queen. Pap and Claressa better lawyer up and log off." And speaking of logging off, Papoose has gone radio, silent, no tweets, no likes, no statements. His official pages have all been wiped clean, except for a single black and white photo of his daughter from years ago. No caption, just silence. Some believe it's guilt. Others believe it's strategy. A few even think he's prepping to flip the narrative with a public apology and a rebranding arc. But let's be honest. He's gone from hip-hop's husband of the year to a man being cooked by TikTok threads, meme pages, and his own past promises. And while the world's watching Remy with bated breath, Claressa is quietly preparing something of her own. A leaked email from her team suggests she's planning a visual statement project, a documentary-style short film that will show her side of the story, her love for the child, and her intention to live in truth regardless of public hate. But fans are skeptical, because how do you spin a story that started with an affair, blew up with a pregnancy, and now has fans debating if your baby is a publicity weapon or a genuine miracle? The backlash isn't just digital anymore. According To insiders, several of Clarissa's sponsorships are now under review. A sportswear deal has allegedly been paused. And a public speaking engagement in Atlanta was abruptly canceled after fans threatened to protest the venue. This isn't just a scandal, it's a public relations disaster. And the child at the center of it hasn't even been born yet. But Remy's next move, that's what has everyone on edge. Because if the interview drops, and the documents go public, and the receipts match up with the timelines, this could redefine the way celebrity loyalty is judged in the culture. It could reshape how fans talk about Papoose, Claressa, and even Remy herself. One leaked quote from the interview reportedly says, "I gave him everything, a platform, a name, a life outside my shadow. He repaid me with silence and side chicks. Now he's going to hear my truth everywhere." It's clear now, this isn't about the pregnancy. It's about the power shift, about respect, about the one woman who built a brand on loyalty and the two people who cracked it for clout. So where does it all go from here? Will Remy's lawsuit shake the table? Will Clarissa's baby be born into chaos or clarity? Will Papoose ever speak for himself? Or has he permanently fumbled the only woman who ever had his back during the years no one else even knew his name? One thing is certain. This wasn't just a personal affair. This was a full-blown cultural betrayal. The internet's not just watching it, they're documenting it, screenshotting it, and preparing for the next twist like it's the season finale of a messy hip-hop soap opera. And if you think this story ends here, you haven't been on the internet long enough. So now we're left with questions that burn hotter than Clarissa's Instagram comments. Is Remy Ma about to flip the whole table with legal fire and lyrical smoke? Is Claressa really ready to raise a child in the middle of the loudest scandal of the year? And will Papoose ever stop hiding behind silence? Or is this the final chapter of a loyalty story gone tragically off script? This wasn't just gossip. This was betrayal in 4K. Pregnancy with plot twists and a love triangle that spun into a national debate about respect, revenge, and receipts. And now, we want to hear from you. Was Claressa calculated or caught in emotion? Was Remy right to clap back? And does Pap still deserve that black love tattoo? Drop your hottest takes in the comments. No filters, no fear, just facts, or whatever. Feels like facts today. And if you're here for the drama, the secrets, and the truth that keeps getting juicier every week, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell. Because trust us, this baby drama, it's not even close to over. Not when Remy's still holding the mic.